Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm actually going to remove the flares and spoiler of the Datsun. Reason being is that I kind of have a confession to make, and I'm not a fan of what I did, and it's not Fast Eddie's fault or anything. It's actually just, the more I looked at the car, the less I started liking, the cutouts on the fenders and the notch on the spoiler. I'll show you guys that and that. And I also did it on the front as well. I know it's kind of like you either like it or you don't, and it's unique. And Ed was trying to convince me, like, dude, just run it for for a year or a bit and then see how you like it after the car is done. But honestly, I just, like, if I don't like it now, I'm not gonna like it later. So the right thing to do is, while the car is still inoperable, because I'm waiting on stuff, is to just be ahead of it and get everything off of the car now and just get it fixed and painted. I also want to maintain the old school look of the car, and I felt like all the notches and custom work on the spoiler and flares kind of changed that and modernized it a bit, which I'm not too much of a fan of. So I thought I liked it at first. Now seeing it for a while and kind of taking it in, not a huge fan. So gonna remove them, and then I think I'll be dropping these off tomorrow at Fast Eddie's. Also did get my front bumper and side skirts back from Danny. He did a really good job on refiberglassing all the damage and stuff and fixing it. I did get new, I don't know what you call these, kind of side splitters, canards, whatever. These are too big, way too big. So I had them fix my old ones and respray them. They're really beat, so they're not perfect, but he did it for free, and I know they're gonna break right away again anyway, so I'm not complaining. As far as the side skirts go, they look brand new. Spoiler is off, so now I'm just going to put this in the house so it's safe, and then I'm going to move on to the rest of the flares and pop those off quick too. The flares and the spoiler is off. Super easy and simple because rib nuts for the wind. Datsun guys, if you're ever going to do flares on your Z, I highly recommend, actually no, the only option should be rib nuts, because you can take the flares and everything off super easy, and then put them back and everything. I'm gonna get new hardware. The autofocus on my camera kind of sucks, so you can't really tell, but it's just nothing special, and they're also actually kind of starting to rust. So I'm going to contact Zealous Manufacturing. They're a company in Wisconsin that does a lot of like bolt hardware dressing and stuff like that for engines and stuff. And they created a new kit specifically for L28s for Datsuns, and I'm actually the first that'll be repping their kit and kind of like the test guinea pig subject for it. I'll show that more because I'm actually going to fly out to California here in a couple days, and I'm going to see my motor in person. So I'll be happy to show you guys and introduce Jared from Hotrods Motorsports, who has been putting together the motor for my Z. Alright, so now we're just going to skip ahead, waiting on Ed to get back to me, and hopefully tomorrow I'll get to drop off everything to Amanda's shop. Alright, so next day I just got off work. I got everything loaded up, and now I just got to head to Fast Eddie's and drop off the flares and stuff. I didn't explain, but Fast Eddie's is a shop that has done pretty much all the body work and everything on my Z in the past 4 or 5 years. They're the only shop I honestly trust to do and like touch this car as far as bodywork and stuff goes. I'm excited to introduce you guys to Ed, and hopefully he has some cool stuff there at his shop. I couldn't really like fully introduce Ed. It was extremely loud in the shop and very busy. Really cool to see like how much they've expanded and grown, and he's taken a lot of like collision work and stuff, but they still have a lot of cool custom like projects and stuff like that. There's a lot of 911s. You saw that insanely rusted Porsche that was in there that's getting a full restoration and all the new metal welded in and stuff. There's a Canary Skyline in there with a complete R34 subframe swap, like crazy shit like that. Fast Eddie's is also going to be the shop that's going to completely restore and transform Katie's car once it lands from Japan. So as soon as it arrives, it's coming straight to here to Fast Eddie's. For now, that's kind of where I'm going to end the episode. Because I have a lot of packing and stuff to do to fly out to California. So those are going to be some fun episodes as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.